Just picked some of these up. I'm gonna install later.
Cannot be combined with combo meal. I know the holidays may be different this year.
So we're at the yard. I'm gonna give you guys a little cold start. I'm gonna show you actually what we got going on. I guess the cold start is kind of useless. See this? Yeah. Popped off the clamp. So I bought new clamps. I'm just gonna replace the clamps and forget it. I'm not sure if I had exhaust leak there, but anyway, so I got 2 more of these clamps. So one, see it's missing there, and one on the other side. So I'm gonna add those on now, I guess. And then if the next door neighbors are open, we're gonna get a truck wash because this thing is filthy again, as always. So let's get to that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little cold start, if it even starts. I'm just kidding, it'll start. Yeah, so she starts right up. Amazing. So I got a couple of things. I'm gonna put Kenworth over this Hogue built. You can see where I had my last one, but the wind actually killed it. I guess from the wind. So I got the new Kenworth ones. I'm just gonna put them over these. So I'll keep these original ones so it's nice and thick. And I'm gonna bring the truck out into the sun because it's like 40 degrees out here. So bring the truck out over the sun by my pickup truck. And that's where all my stuff is. So while the truck builds up air and warms up a little bit, I'll show you guys the parts. So this is the exhaust clamps that I got. The guy had no idea what I was talking about, first of all. I'm like, bro, just give me an exhaust clamp. Jesus Christ. Every truck uses the same one. So these are 5-inch. These are I like to say these are the good ones, but to each their own. So I got 2 of those. One's extra and one I'm just gonna replace unless I see a bad one over there, and then I'll keep those in the truck for just in case one of these ever goes bad. So I got that. And then these right here, these go on the bottom of the hood. So I already have obviously the stock ones and they look fine. I want to put these on or at least see how they're gonna look, and mostly because it does say Kenworth on it. The other ones are just plain, and if I could get the other ones off without breaking anything. So I got those. And then these, the last ones I had, this was red and it said Kenworth in red. It's also part number if anybody's looking. And by the way, side note, if anybody's looking, here's a part number for that. So I'm gonna try the black ones, see how it works, cover up that Hogue built, and this should be pretty much take a couple hours, so we'll see. So as you saw, I replaced this one right here. Now this one is all good. So the clamp wasn't bad at all. The band clamp, it was pretty much like this one. They're not that old. It's just, it's got exhaust. It's dirty from exhaust smoke, because, well, this thing rolls coal like a freight train, and I did about 600 miles with the Y pipe just sitting right here loose, like you just saw the way it was. So then I noticed this one up here was leaking. So that's not good, because that goes into your cab when you're just, you know, trying to sleep, finds its way into cracks. Next thing you know, you wake up dead. Anyway, so this is the problem, see? So this clamp is taking a lot of beating. So I did buy an extra clamp, extra band clamp, because I figured more than likely there's gonna be more than one bed. So I bought it just in case, but I figured if, you know, if I don't need it, I'll have it as a spare. Now, this one that I took off from the Y pipe, this one's not bad. This one's good, so I'm gonna keep this as a spare. I'm gonna put the new one up there. I'm gonna keep this one. I feel like up here I should have a new clamp anyway, because it literally leads from the turbo back, and then it hangs here, all for the Y pipe right here. So figure just do new while I can. I knew I should have bought more clamps. I probably just, you know, replaced all of them down the line, because there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 total. I want to say, right? 7 total, I believe. And I knew I should have just replaced them, but they're not, like I said, they're not that old. So the truck's only been straight by less than a year. But while I'm down here, kind of looking at everything else, so trying to see everything, what might be going on. And yeah, so I'm gonna go put that new one on, and then we can get out from underneath the truck and go do, I don't know if I'm even gonna replace these today or not. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, if they go easy, I probably will. If they don't, then I'll just do the ones on the quarter fenders and forget it. So let's do that. So now, got these clamps. I know you guys don't know what they're for, but I do. You're about to find out though. So you got two nuts. Pretty much this. Oh, geez. Pretty much this goes over, as you can tell right there. Over. Then you got this little clampy. It goes underneath, through it, and up to those back holes right there. So when I bought the truck, it only had one per side. So I ended up buying all 4. So this one's about a year old. I actually bought these like a year ago. I replaced 2 sides because I was on the road. It was cold, so I just kind of did it real quick. And then I was like, I'll get to these when I do. So it's been about a year now because it's winter again. So I got 2 for 2 sides. So like I said, each side has 1. So I'll grab these, put them on there, bolt it down, and then probably get to the mud flaps after that if we get a chance. Might do those first, and then if I can get to these, it is what it is. So let's do it. Like so. Now it's got 2 per side. Feel a lot better about it now. I didn't need to do this, but I just hate seeing empty slots. Why not? There's one side. Just gotta screw this one. Okay. So it's coming out like that, see? I don't have my drill here, so tough luck. It's got 4 of these nuts and washers. Hey, if you guys have made it this far and you didn't come from OTR Rookie or Trucker AK, check out their pages, man. What do you got to lose? Those are my boys. Appreciate you guys. Even if you guys watch this, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the plug. But yeah, guys, if you just found me randomly and it wasn't a plug from them, check out their pages, man. My favorite YouTubers, dog. You gotta lose. Some data. I'll probably insert their plug in here if I figure out how, or at least the handles. It might not be a direct link, but you can look it up. I know you guys know how to spell. So, yeah, make sure you check them out. And as well, I'll be doing a giveaway update, and I'm actually working with a really good company that they're gonna throw something in, nothing crazy. They're not gonna give you half of their company, but just something for you guys, and maybe you can become a customer in the future. So I'm not getting anything out of this. They just I told them about the giveaway, and they said they would offer throw something in there to give away. These lines don't really match up at all, but I don't have my drill here, so I'm making it work. Oh, jeez, I don't want to stab myself. There we go. So I can't really drill the holes like I would like to. I'm not going to use these Hogue built plastic things. They're stupid. So the washer's on. And the nuts. On these nuts. That's got that. So there's that. Came out pretty clean. A little scratched up already, because you guys know me, I can't have anything nice anyway. These are the old ones. These are like plastic, and these are more rubbery, unless this was rubbery. It just got really hard. This dude will chase anything. It's too strong. So yeah, so let's get to the other side over here. But look, see how the holes, they just don't match up. Like, they're a little bit up higher. This one's non-existent, that one's non-existent, and that one actually matched up, the middle one at 3. So, you know, it happens. It's bound to be. I mean, it works. It looks good. It's not upside down, so. And don't get me wrong, guys. The Hogue build looks cool when it's new. I would have never put these if my old ones didn't rip off, and or if these were in good condition. They're in terrible condition, as you can see, probably as long as these fenders have been on. I didn't put these fenders on. I bought the truck like this. So they gotta go. Simple as that. Was winter probably the wrong time to put them on? Probably. Does it matter? Probably not. So gonna measure this one out, also cut the holes out and get to it. For me, it might take like 10 minutes. For you, it's actually right now. Told you I wasn't lying. But this one's done. What a little bit of a pet peeve that I have is that one over there, Kenworth like this. This one says Kenworth like that. And obviously that's the right way to do it. But if it said Kenworth this way, I wouldn't be mad either. So there might be a left and a right. I don't know. It could be. I didn't even look when I was picking them up. So yeah, this one's in. It's gonna come off by itself, but whatever. So yeah, that's done. Next, I might get to these. These are really beat up. Obviously, probably 20 years old, I would believe. Oh man, sweater. So I believe these are 1/2 inch as well. There's 3. If they come off good, I mean, if they want to come off good, they will. If they want to give me a headache, they will. So I'll probably stand on the tire and reach, because I think from the top it's like a not a Phillips, but a flathead screwdriver type. So I might have to use a flathead to hold it while I unscrew. So let's see what happens. All right, so these will not be coming off today. Maybe one day, but not today. So we'll let that slide for now. I can't get these nuts off. Well, it's not the nuts, but those things, I can't get them off. I mean, I have nothing to hold it, so I can turn the nuts. So screw it. So these look to be crooked-ish. Uh-oh. Anyway, ignore that. So I think we're pretty much done here. Just gonna clean up, fire up the truck, move it back. The truck wash next door is closed. Oh, they live there. The Indian guys actually live there, so I'm not even gonna bother getting them to open it. I was gonna mess with the lights. I do have this light that flickers every now and then, and that JJ bracket right here, the Peterbilt style, sometimes works. So it's got to be a grounding issue somewhere over here. The worst part about all this is I didn't wire this, so it's kind of like trying to figure out, you know, somebody else's work. It's crazy. So for most part, it's done, all clean. Like, these are actually real wires, like really nice, but somewhere it's losing ground and I have to trace it down. So it could be inside of any of these connectors. That's a possibility. So could be up here somewhere, you know, because the wires do go through here, through there, straight into the fender. I don't know. So I might mess with that, but I doubt it. I might just pack up and go home. So right before it gets dark, it's gonna get cold. So that's where that sits. I do have this light that doesn't turn on, so I have to figure out, see, like this stuff, like I didn't do any of this, you know, it was already like that. So I might actually pull this off and mess with this right now, see what happens. You crazy? You like that Hulk built? The boy gets himself worked up. He's gonna grab it right when I come up to it. Oh, shoot. All right, I ain't got time for you, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna pack up and maybe check that light. Otherwise, we're out of here before it gets dark, because he has to ride in the back of the bed. It's gonna get cold, so okay. So that's that. And I do have another little issue. See, there's coolant here. This the lip of the reservoir is bent, and I don't know which way to bend it to make it stop leaking. So I gotta probably bend that out. These are little things that I'm probably not gonna record, but I'm gonna do just while I have some more daylight. And we'll fire it up right before I pack everything up. I'll fire up, let it warm up, let it air up, and then probably that's where we'll close it up. So it's been a short one, it's been a good one. little things one at a time. Exhausts are done finally, so that's over with. Oh, I do have to install this on the other side. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but see, this one is done. This one's still orange and red. I didn't replace this one originally, simple fact, because it was working. The other one wasn't working. It was starting to go out. Now this one's starting to go out too, but I do have to replace it. So this is for another day. Another day. So yeah, right now, I mean, since the storm and everything is here, like the winter, you know, winter is here. So that's the hardest. That's the hardest time to actually do anything, to actually have things to stay nice for a long time. But yeah, so let's take advantage of this to clean up. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a cold start, I guess it is. As you can tell, there's a lot of lights that don't work, besides the ones on the side of the cab, which I'll flip on, but like the headlights and stuff, I don't have time to figure it out, but I do know it's a ground issue. So let me give you guys a start with the exhaust done. There you have it. Got a bunch of switches for different lights. But for the most part, everything's working. For most part. Guys, since I forgot to close the vlog up, this is gonna be the end of it. Hope you enjoyed whatever whatever I posted, because it was just kind of a wild all around day, just to do some stuff, you know, things that I had to fix, and then just some regular stuff that I wanted to mess with before dark. So yeah, guys, make sure you check out those channels, and come back on the next one, I guess. hit that thumbs up if you can, please. If you can't, don't worry about it. And I'll see y'all when I see ya.